You know, sometimes the problem with us reading Bible is that we don't really read meaning to words, and we don't ask the Holy Spirit to give us meaning to words. You will actually change. You will travel very fast if you understand words that are used in the Bible. The opening of it, they say the proverb of Solomon is talking about coded language of Solomon. To know wisdom, that means to know result. Jesus equated wisdom with result, isn't it? And what we've been reading since yesterday, since Sunday, he who wins, if who winneth soul is wise. Is wisdom is associated with winning. Try to write a book on how to be married, and you're not married, and let us see how many people buys it. Try to write a book on how to do ministry, and you just got converted 2 years ago. Let us see how many people buy it. But Solomon is saying here, you know, there are a number of things in these 9 verses. A number of things actually. And if you get it right from the beginning of Proverbs, and has told us one chapter of Proverbs a day. Today is 5th, isn't it? We're supposed to be reading the 5th chapter. All right? How many days do we have this month? Is it 31 April? 30. So we'll have one on top of it till the next month. No, we must finish it this month. And I don't know, we might repeat it again. All right? If you actually read, if you get it right from the beginning of Proverbs, you will actually get a lot of things. Because you see, it is not what we read that changes us. It is what we understand from what we read. Like I was telling us, you know, Solomon was saying there to know wisdom, to have knowledge of wisdom, to know how result happens. It's not just saying to have knowledge, but to know wisdom. Like I was telling us that you see, in a class, probably the people who fail also read, but they didn't understand. They read. But the people who succeeded with that subject, they understood the subject. That's the reason why they succeeded with it. So Solomon is saying here that I'm here to make you know wisdom, to understand coded language, to be able to unravel the mysteries of how life works. Because in the book of Proverbs, every aspect of life is touched. From relationship to marriage to ministry to professor to everything is touched. That if you enter into Proverbs with the heart of God, I want you to change my life, in 1 month you will actually be changed. But if you read it for fun, you just want to know what he is saying, your head will be full and your heart will be empty. The life of a man is dictated from his heart, not from his head. Guard your heart with all diligence, for out of it are the issues of life. So what Solomon wants to teach people here, he was not ready. He didn't start any school. Solomon was not like other people with little result. They just start a school, say, everybody, I just want to be teaching. No, he didn't start any school. He was not teaching theology. He was not teaching theory. He was not teaching theorem. He was not teaching dry knowledge. Here he said, I want you to know wisdom, to know how to actually enter into a resourceful life, touching every aspect of life. That I want to pour out to you what I have learned and what works.